Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Dread. Y'all know I had to drop a video for my sports fans out there, and now I'm here to give y'all my Super Bowl 45 prediction between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. The black and yellow versus the green and yellow. And now, the AFC NFC Championship games were not all that eventful to me. It's because, like, oh my God, these two teams. I mean, you already know who's going to win because they're the two top caliber teams, the AFC and the NFC, for at least this year. The NFC Championship game between the Bears and the Packers, I wasn't really all that interested in because I'm like, all right, the Packers are going to win by at least 14, but they won by 7. But the Packers, I thought they were going to dominate a little bit more than they did, especially because of all the mistakes that Jay Cutler made. And people were saying Jay Cutler needs to stop being a whiny little vagina. Yeah, I said it. Because isn't it a shame that a third string quarterback can put up more points and do more stuff offensively than Jay Cutler and the second string quarterback? I do. And Brian Urlacher, he could have actually made he picked off Aaron Rodgers, I believe, at the end of the second quarter, but then he ended up getting tripped up by him too. And that probably could have made all the difference because I knew the game wasn't going to really be all that high scoring. It's going to be mostly a defensive game, but the Packers ended up pulling down in the end. And now for the mostly offensive game between in the AFC Championship, it's got to be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. And I was so happy. Maybe now that the Jets got their ass kicked right around to keep his damn mouth shut because they had scored. The Pittsburgh Steelers had scored 24 unanswered points in the first half alone. I mean, mind you, that they didn't score again, but they had scored so much in the first half they didn't really need to. And Santonio Holmes, well, he burnt us. But what do you expect? You know, he's one of the best receivers in the league. And Antonio Cromartie and let's see, what's the other cornerback's name? Oh yeah, Darrell Reeves. Antonio Cromartie and Darrell Reeves. They didn't really do as much as I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to get at least one interception. But hell, I thought Troy Polamalu was going to get an interception for us. But maybe it's a good idea that that they didn't play as hard as they were going to, because now they can save that energy for the Super Bowl coming up. All right, now just to stack up these two teams and then to give my prediction, who's got the better offense? I gotta say that's a tough one because people are actually giving the edge to the Green Bay Packers. People are actually favoring them to win this year. And the Steelers, for the first time in a long time in the championship game, they're actually the underdog. But offensively and defensively, it's a toss-up. I mean, what it's going to come down to is just who can make that one last play at the end of the game, or it's going to come down to whoever makes the first mistake. I say that both teams are going to easily score 24 to 28 points. I mean, out of the whole game. And let's see, if I'm going to compare the quarterbacks, I have to say Aaron Rodgers might have the better arm than Ben Roethlisberger. But Ben Roethlisberger, he makes big plays when it counts, and he's a lot tougher. That man can break tackles and take hits, despite him being 6'4" and weighing 240 pounds. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, I mean, they need to not worry about the receivers so much. They just need to just take it straight to Aaron Rodgers. Now for the defense of the Green Bay Packers, we really need to watch Ben. They really get to watch out because they got Clay Matthews, A.J. Hawk, and Charles Woodson. They're all probably going to be blitzing for Ben Roethlisberger. Either that, or they're probably going to wait in the secondary and try to pick off something, wait for him to make a mistake. Because every time you notice when the lineman blitz Ben Roethlisberger, he makes a stupid decision to throw it in the middle of the field and end up getting the ball picked off. Y'all hear that airplane overhead? But anyway, yeah, it's going to be evenly matched. But I try not to be as biased. I try not to really be all that biased because of predicting sports, but y'all know the Pittsburgh Steelers is my team. So I'm calling it. I say the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win by 7 points. Y'all tell me who y'all taking in the Super Bowl championship. Black and yellow or green and yellow. Peace.